Usually it's gardeners that like to save seeds and bring back near extinct or extinct varieties of different fruits and vegetables and flowers even to back into existence. Ha, see what I did there? Anyway, so if you know, you know. But this time it was a distillery. They found some Jimmy Red corn, and they brought it back and saved it from near extinction. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, as far as the industry is concerned, it's one of the best corns to use. We're gonna find out all about that, stupid whiskey, and much, much more on this episode of Savor the Burn. Let's go! Well, if you're still watching, thank you for watching, checking us out on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe and the bell notification to stay up to date on all things Savor the Burn. But if you haven't seen us or heard us before on your audio only podcast app of choice, you might not know who the hell we are. My name is Jonathan, and across the barrels from me is my co-host Mr. W2. And today we have the distinct privilege of having Mr. Phil Mitchum here in studio with us today. And today we you heard it in the intro. We are trying out this Jimmy Red,
yes sir,
bourbon from South Carolina.
Mm-hmm. The High Wire
Distilling Company. It's a first for us because we haven't had anything on air anyhow from High Wire Distillery.
They have a lot of varieties of Jimmy Red. They've got some that are finished and whatnot. This one is a pick from sealbach.com.
Okay.
And it happens to be the oldest aged bourbon that they have released. So shall we make haste and just get into it?
Yeah. I'm not fighting the wax seal.
How kick-ass is this bottle?
Yeah. It's a ceramic jug kind of style bottle.
Embossed. It is wax dipped.
Yeah.
They didn't leave us a pull tab, so I did a quick little twist on there, and you might be able to just strong arm it straight on up. So
yeah, the whole dang thing moves. Well, let's paddle for
bottles.
We're gonna pause for bottle pop, but I like paddles for boz.
Paddle for boz.
Oh shit! I knew I was gonna end up wearing it. Did I get some on you?
No, you're fine.
All right, cool.
We might have to break the bottom wax in order to put the stopper back in there.
Yeah, we got to put it natural.
Is that
cork?
natural cork?
Natural cork.
Jesus.
Well, and I don't know. It smells like whiskey, so we're gonna. Now I smell like whiskey.
From High Wire Distilling, the Jimmy Red 7-year wheated bourbon. This comes from South Carolina and the High Wire Distilling Company. This is 7 years.
It's a beautiful color.
That is a beautiful color. This comes in at 107 proof. The mash bill on this is 68% corn, 20% wheat, and 12% malted barley. Limited release. Our oldest release to date. This Jimmy Red bourbon whiskey is aged 7 years and was made with a very special wheated mash bill. 17 barrels comprised this batch. There were only 2 cobs of Jimmy Red corn left in the world after the last man known to grow it passed away. His family gave the seeds to Ted Chawning, and he was able to bring it back to life. From 2 ears in 2013 to an estimated 250,000 pounds in 2017, the production of Jimmy Red corn has exploded. High Wire Distilling in Charleston, South Carolina, began playing around with this corn in 2014. This bourbon is an incredible example of how heritage heirloom grains are changing craft spirits. Craft distillers are using them to redefine the spirits we love. And I've got lots of tasting notes that we'll get into when the time is right.
So for 2 ears.
Literally 2 ears of corn.
To tens of thousands of pounds.
That is some lucky.
250,000 pounds.
Wow, okay.
in 2017, which means that probably way more than that
Yeah.
since then.
It's a beautiful color. Right off the bat, when I poured it out, I was trying to be quiet, because
That's
he was
nice.
reading, and it's hard for everybody to hear what he's reading, all the cool information and stuff, while I'm busy over here bumping my gums. It makes it a little difficult.
How's that wax? Hey, there we go.
I got the
There
wax
we go.
off. I try to be nice and easy with it.
I mean,
it looks like a dark wood.
They did give us a little
topper.
dimple in the wax, which I think made it
Pop a
easy to
knife
pop
in.
it off, and you can pop a knife.
You know
in
me,
there.
I'm a sucker for dimples. I get all.
Oh, this is nice.
Fruity.
Yeah,
Super fruity.
it's also
call
very creamy, like custardy. That's the wheat. I mean, to me,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
a classic wheat note.
Yeah, that's indicative of a.
But you
of a
got
wheat.
caramel, you got lots of vanilla
God, that
bean,
color. On a 7-year.
7 year.
Trying to figure out what kind of fruit I can call that. Cherry?
Once again, I think.
I'm gonna say a
dark
little bit
cherry?
of butterscotch.
Butterscotch?
Once again, I swear, I'm pulling a little bit of tobacco off the top of the nose, which is weird because I hardly ever get tobacco or leather. Like they're just not on my radar, and they're just,
I'm not really getting a phenol bite when I shove my stout in.
What are you guys picking up on the nose here?
Here I am just wondering.
I know, I'm like sitting here getting a little eager, but I got some like dark cherry caramel. The rich caramel custardy thing is definitely
Rich
on there.
caramel,
I would say butterscotch also.
butterscotch.
It's not and it's not or it's
both?
and yep.
And
Yeah,
I'm
definitely a custard.
I'm odd man out on the tobacco thing. If I am, that's fine. I won't even write it down.
No, write it down.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah. But let's find out if it's on the palate.
Yes, let's.
Let's. Here's to you, Jimmy Red,
Jimmy
7
Red.
year, and the good folks at High Wire Distilling Company.
Goddamn.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's delightful.
107
Yep.
proof. Okay, so it drinks like maybe it's 100 proof. So I could see it. I don't know why my eye is itching all of a sudden, but
I get the vanilla custardy, but I also get like kind of like the aftertaste of like Coca-Cola or something.
okay. I was
I
thinking
don't know how to be specific about that.
it has like a more classic
I was gonna say cherry
bourbon,
Dr. Pepper.
Cherry, yeah,
the more classic kind
cherry's
of
a
whiskey
prominent.
flavor. It just tastes like a good fucking whiskey. But then, I had to zoom out and be like, oh, smooth. It's bold. It's smooth.
Maybe sometime in a near future episode, we do a blind. I'm thinking the Bardstown High Wheat is 106 proof. This is 107, and we have the Antique Weller, which is also 107.
Okay.
Those are all three wheated bourbons. Blind them
Blind them and see where they come out.
and then rate them. I bet Miss Katie would be down to
Yeah,
be involved
she
with that.
likes
because
weeded bourbons.
She likes wheated bourbons, but she has also expressed an interest in helping
doing the
us
blind.
do a blind.
Yeah, she brought that up hundreds of episodes ago.
Yes.
All right, so Dr. Pepper / Cola. What else did you guys pick up
Cherry
on?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, cherry
Cherry
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper. Whoops.
There's definitely like some sort of cola thingy going on with some fruit. I definitely get like caramel. The caramel is definitely freaking there. Like this is
Did somebody say creme brulee at some point?
like a custardy.
I said custard.
Okay.
But yeah, this
Sorry.
it's not thin and watery.
No. It's full body.
This has definitely got some mouthfeel to it. Like if you take a sip, hold it in your mouth for a second, and then let it roll down your throat, like it just.
Very coating.
I'm also getting a hint of birthday cake.
Birthday cake? I'm picking up on the oak. We already got caramel and vanilla. I mean, it's like
Oh my goodness.
the vanilla.
Dude.
It's a really sweet vanilla.
It's definitely sweet.
Yeah.
And 107 proof, like you would think it would be just a scorcher. It seems like more and more often we're coming across whiskeys that are 100 and above that just don't drink like they're 100 and above. This one here, it's 107. Yes, it feels like it drinks at 100.
With the water, it does heat up a little bit.
Really?
It does, yep.
But
it also gets a little bit creamier too.
Dude, it totally it gets creamier. The to your point where you were thinking about the birthday cake, baking spices all of a sudden are starting to sing through.
And when I say birthday cake, I'm thinking of a vanilla almond extract kind of a cake.
Yeah. Okay.
With a confectionery, sugary frosting on top of it.
We didn't talk about finish too much.
It's nice and warm. It's and long.
And
it's a great finish.
I would say like to the point of like when I was mentioning that it doesn't drink thin like. It's so hard to describe that because
Viscous?
the viscosity of it it's a thicker drink like it's sticky.
Sticky. That's a good way to put it. Is there any word on the mash bill? Like maybe it's got some rye in there somewhere? What?
Well, no.
No.
If it had, it's a wheated bourbon.
Yeah.
If it had rye in there, it'd be a 4-grain.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Pardon the French.
The mash bill is 68% corn, 20% wheat, and 12% malted barley.
Well, wow. That's a lot of barley.
Cherry pie.
On the finish?
Sure.
Once it got watered down.
Oh.
Sorry, I was thinking about the taste. My bad.
You're good.
I don't know.
All right, so
I'm picking up all kinds of stuff as this sits.
what flavors carried through into the finish before everything?
Pretty much.
All right.
Dang.
It good.
And I think that's why I like wheats is I think that they drink thicker than say your normal bourbon mash bills.
I've just grown to really love that creamy custardy.
Well, and I think you know what it could be,
Yeah.
and I realize there's this distillation process, but like when I mash with wheat, I get a very much heavier protein beer, right? So like I know that like when you distill, you're kind of going to be breaking some of that out, but I'm wondering if in that process some of those proteins are remaining, and that's why it feels like it's a heavier sip.
It could be.
Yeah.
It absolutely could be.
I'm not a distiller,
proteins remain.
And the proteins remain. Yeah.
So I do have tasting notes on this.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear them?
Yeah, I want to hear where we met and where we differed. And
So nose gives me all these beautiful, fragrant fruit notes that remind me of the still Austin blue corn a bit. Custardy and a bit floral, juicy cherry, jammy strawberry, and baked blueberry and cherry pies. Rich cola syrup and plenty of barrel char.
Okay, so we got colas, we got the cherries.
No one said char.
No char. I didn't get char.
I picked up on
Or maybe that's the
I picked up
tobacco.
on oak on the
Okay.
on the palate, but not. I mean, what does that mean? So you picked up on oak, like. Is that the char? Is it maybe that's another one of those categories, like quote baking spices. Like, do we need to get into that a little bit?
What would be the baking spice?
Yeah, and be more specific with that.
The palate is rich, coating, and spiced. Tons of chewy cooked caramel and rich cola syrup lay dense on the tongue with bright citrus and berries exploding all through the palate. There's a fair amount of oak spice at play with this beautiful Earl Grey tea, London fog like sweet, fragrant tannin continuing on.
All right, so
That's a very descriptive.
yeah, much better than what old Fred No came up with his bookers. Bold.
Bold, strong.
Come on, man. But yeah, so I didn't
tannins-
realize when you were talking about nose oak, you were like oak char or whatever on the nose.
Barrel char.
I thought you had moved on to palate. So no, I did not pick up on oak when it came to the nose.
Tons
had
of
to put that out there.
chewy cooked caramel
On the
and rich
finish?
cola syrup lay dense on the tongue with bright citrus and berries exploding all through the palate.
We didn't get berries.
Well, there was a cherry thing.
There was definitely a cherry thing going on.
yeah, cherry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
The finish is long-lasting and creamy with vanilla custard, moderate oak, and plenty of root beer-like spice, keeping it interesting well into the long finish.
Root beer is a
Interesting.
root beer is a very specific note that I did not pick up on.
I didn't pick up on it either. In hindsight, maybe
Sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla.
But like, I mean, we for those that know, root beer and sarsaparilla, they're in the wheelhouse, but they are two different things.
Yes.
Get a
Maybe
small
there's a
little
touch of that.
pour and get a small little pour
Yeah.
and revisit the finish.
Revisit the finish.
Yeah, yeah, and try not to think about sarsaparilla.
And try not to think about root beer or
Try not to think about Samuel Elliott at the bar and Big Lebowski.
I hate to say because of power
Ordering
of
a
suggestion,
sarsaparilla.
but I think it might actually be there.
Yeah, I don't think it's root beer. I think it's
I think
sarsaparilla,
sarsaparilla. Yep.
which is something that we've never tasted before. Yeah, breathe. Get it on the tongue and breathe. He's gonna yeah, he doesn't think so. That's fine.
It's I could see it. I could see it. For me, it feels a bit of a stretch, but I can see it. There was a roommate I had who would make homemade root beer. Or sarsaparilla. It was probably more on the sarsaparilla side, but it has a very distinct
He does.
note. And
That's where I'm feeling.
if I can lie to myself enough, I can get it. It's not very strong if it is there. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't. When I taste it on the finish, it doesn't go pow sarsaparilla.
Right. It's not a pow sarsaparilla thing. It's not a pow root beer thing. Not for me anyway. How about you over there across the barrels, WT?
No. Not at all.
You know, real quick before we talk about the bottle presentation, and before we get into our grading system and how it is that we grade our whiskeys on our 0 to 10 scale,
Cover up the knees.
if you have any thoughts on sarsaparilla versus root beer, please send us an email, info, Jonathan, or W2 at savortheburn.com.
I mean, you could put it in my email box, but I'm not going to care.
Yeah, right. This is going to show up in his junk box.
I'll just reply and be like, well, what kind of cheese do you use on your grilled
Jeeves
cheese?
Crisis at savortheburn.com?
Yeah, maybe we need to have our
We can
guests.
totally set that up as a forward.
Yeah, our guests have to have their own thing. That'd be pretty wild. Like, congratulations!
like
Thank you
that,
for coming
actually.
back. You know, on your 5th time, you get the
The
email.
American
email?
Josh at savortheburn.com.
Yeah.
I'm not managing those. I'm just going to forward them on.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
have it.
it's
Just have it bounce.
auto forward.
Oh man!
So what did you give this on the nose?
On the nose, I mean, with the dark cherry influences, the rich caramel, the butterscotch, the tobacco, I gave it a 4 1/4 because I gave it hit me with an immediate wow. Like when and it went everywhere. Oh my God!
Splash!
It's all over me. Shoot it all over me.
Did you pee yourself?
No, I didn't pee myself. The camo
Kinda looks like pee.
I know it doesn't look like I'm wearing pants.
Not
but
everybody just gets wet
they're
spots.
They're camo, so.
Oh, is that what we're calling
They're
it?
supposed to be invisible. They're supposed to be. I'm supposed to blend in like a silent thing.
The whiskey just blends in.
Yeah, it does.
Forgot to do the safety wipe.
Maintenance wipe.
Maintenance wipe.
That's
Sorry.
the whole
Maintenance
thing.
wipe.
If you want to know more about the maintenance wipe, just send me an email, Jonathan at savortheburn.com. If you're 40 plus, you already know, especially if you work in hot swamp ass conditions.
I almost have little man making a habit of when he thinks he's done, give it one more maintenance.
One
wipe.
more.
One more.
Just one more. To be sure.
Or just get a bidet.
Or get a bidet. Yeah. I have a friend of mine, Chris, loves his bidet.
Absolutely love
Everyone
mine.
I know that has
Everyone
a
that
bidet
has one, like, they will
loves
fight
it.
you. Dude.
Yeah.
They
No,
will
no, no.
fight
They
you.
seriously will fight you.
Yeah, because you sit down. I got a bidet. You sit down. You got we got a little wash knob, so it washes your little sprayer stuff, and then you actually turn the spray on.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there, and
Yeah.
you turn it off. You do a safety check, not a maintenance wipe.
Right.
And it comes out clean every time. You're fresh and ready to go.
Yeah. Just dab it dry.
Especially after Indian food night or any spicy food night.
Indian food.
Dude, because it's cold water.
That's
There's
why I was late to band practice the other morning.
no reason to have hot water hooked up to the
He was
bay.
running early to band practice,
dude,
and
I
then
was
he
like-
messages and he's like, "I was early, but
Yeah.
Had to stop.
Yeah, but,
Making
you know,
Indian
emergency pit stop.
food
There
came back."
was a thing yesterday, and it's haunting
It's
me.
always worth it, though. It's always worth
Dude,
it.
it's so good.
I love Indian food.
So interesting on the flavors.
But back to the nose.
Back to the nose. Sorry.
Back to the nose. Yeah, with all that said, all that stuff on the nose, I really enjoyed it. I was wowed immediately and then some. So that's why I gave it a 4 1/4. How about you?
I gave it 4.5.
4.5. Mm-hmm. I could have easily gone 4.5 because it was a hell of a surprise, and it was a lot of fun to kind of get in there and squint and really think about it. Like, what the hell am I smelling? Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, you guys came up with. Did you guys come up with the cherry Dr. Pepper on the palate?
Yeah, the
or was it on the?
Yep.
Or was it over here on the nose as well?
It was both.
Yeah, it was both.
It was both.
Absolutely both.
I'll give that a little circle and an arrow because I don't want to write all that shit out again. So moving on to the palate.
Yeah.
Speaking of the palate,
I agreed with Wayne. I gave the nose 4.5.
Did it again.
Sorry.
Speaking of the palate, we talking about the cherry Dr. Pepper and maybe the cola syrup thing that they talked about on their website tasting notes. There was caramel, custard, birthday cake, oak, sweet vanilla, almond, I think was in there, and you brought up powdered sugar. Powdered sugar. So I mean, come on. Like, what's not to love about that? I love birthday cake. That's how I got this. So I bumped it up to 4.5. That's where I came in.
Very nice.
How about you?
I bumped it up also.
4.75?
4.75.
All right. Well, moving on to the finish.
I got it 4.5.
All right. So you kept yours locked in at 4.5.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Very cool.
And now we're ready for the bidet.
Now we're ready for no, that's not what we call the finish. Wow.
That is the finish, though.
Yeah, if I could find
after the Indian food, you use the bidet. That's the finisher.
If I could find the short that Alex Terrible from Slaughter to Prevail did, like he was like, what is this? You know, and it's like he's like looking at the he sits down on the bidet and like you see him fucking around with something. He's like confused face for a while, and then all of a sudden he's like. The look on his face, I'm like, and that guy's got like the deepest fucking demon bear growl thing you've ever heard in your life. But he's
unironically, that is the reaction everybody has on the first time getting the bidet. Like, yeah, you're like, oh. And then you're glad there's a pressure gauge. You know, you can't just throw it wide open on your. It's kind
of like the first time you turn on the AC seats.
Oh.
And
what's that like?
You immediately think you peed your pants because all of a sudden you're just completely cold and
usually that's a warm sensation.
Well, if you're peeing your pants, yeah.
Or if somebody else pees your pants. If you've been there, you've been there.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I love my AC seats.
That's a story for later.
Well, I mean, it's one of those stories where you're holding your friend's baby. You know, and then they're like sitting next to you on the couch or they're sitting on your lap or whatever, and everything's cool, watching TV. And all of a sudden, it's like, why are my pants so warm?
Okay. Well,
hey, bro, Ernie, your daughter just peed my pants. Oh, shit. That's embarrassing. Sorry. Ugh. Damn it, Ernie. Anyway.
Bidet, finish.
Finish. Moving on to the bidet. The finish. It was warm and long. There was brown sugar sweet. I didn't cross that T, so it looked like brown sugar sweel. Brown sugar sweel. Oofta. It was very viscous, sticky, whatever. All the palate flavors came over here, and they carried through. And at the very tail end of it, maybe it has something to do with all that malted barley in there. Was it barley or malted barley?
Malted barley.
Malted barley. Maybe that's where.
Usually it is malted barley.
Maybe that. I'll put a question mark next to it. The sarsaparilla came to hang out. It wasn't root beer like they said on the website, but for W2 and myself, it was sarsaparilla.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so many
Phil
people
didn't pick up on the sarsaparilla.
I didn't really pick up on it. Usually, it's a pretty strong note, and I didn't get it. And I don't know, maybe it's because I was too busy focusing on the sticky caramel brown sugar stuff.
Well, Phil Mageddon, what did you get on the finish?
I gave it a 4.5.
4.5? Kept it locked in right there on the 4.5s. How about you, W2? Boop.
We aligned at 4.5.
I met you guys right there, 4.5. All three of us, triple nuts. Or quad nuts.
Quad nuts.
Hey, quadriforce. Nod to Filmland. Bottle presentation. We talked about bottle presentation quite a bit.
Yep.
Ceramic. I mean, you got some coating. It looks like it carries through to the inside. I don't know if the entire inside. Oh no, I broke it. But I don't know if it's all the way on the inside.
That's a glaze
or not. Yeah, the glaze. I don't know if the glaze carries through on the entire.
I mean, it goes through the neck
of the
at
bottle.
least, but
yeah, but How cool is that?
Yep.
How cool is that? And you can kind of see it on the top here. Like maybe they sprayed it on there.
It's probably the entire thing was probably glazed and then it was sandblasted to get this
texture, the gray texture is sandblasted.
Texture and the relief.
That looks like overspray though to me. Oh, maybe it was like a powder coat. Maybe it's not glazing; it's a powder coat.
Could be,
or powder coat glaze or something. I don't know.
Either way, it looks freaking cool.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I love the embossment on the the ceramic side of the bottle. The labeling itself, like the stickers on there, they don't jump out and wow the shit out of you. But
I gave it a 5.
You gave it a 5? Wow.
It's super unique. It is super unique. It's cool. It's a ceramic.
I've never seen one like it.
It's a ceramic jug.
It stands out for sure. And I was right at a 4.5. So
that's what I gave it. I gave it a 4.5.
Yeah, there's like a silverness that doesn't seem to carry. I don't want to spill. It doesn't seem to carry through the bottom, but there's a silver thing up here that goes through. Oh, maybe there's. I don't know. Either way, this is freaking cool looking. I was saying earlier, like if they could only do like one of those sketchy little XXX things on there, like just give it that little antique pop,
like the extra old school.
Yeah.
Whiskey like you saw in like Looney Tunes.
Yeah, exactly. The cartoon, like the cartoon XXX thing.
Not XXX Vin Diesel,
but not in a cheesy way. Just
or
in
those
a nice little
those movies that were behind the curtain of the pawn shop.
Quarter mile at a
time. Oh, Jesus.
Like, do you really though? Do you really?
Well,
I have my doubts. That's pretty cool. So, W2, what was your final score?
Final score 9 3/8, 9.375.
Very cool. How about you?
I was a straight up 9.
Straight up 9 even?
Straight
up 9 now. Is it gonna be whiskey forever?
Sorry, I blacked out there.
Yeah. That's racist.
How about you?
8 7/8, 8.875.
Very nice.
Yep. So we're all like right there in the range, man.
We're in the range. This is a what you would call fine ass whiskey. I just wish.
Is this available only at the distillery? Or were you able to find this at a store somewhere?
This was a pick. I got it off of from Sealbox.
Okay. Yeah, and
but you can find the Jimmy Red stuff is available. I've seen it locally.
But it doesn't look like this. Is this what their bottles typically look like?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Their typical bottle is minus the handle, same type of shape glass bottle.
Okay.
But then they do a brown paper wrap and twine on over the cork.
Well, that's super unique. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to keep an eye out for it. I definitely want to check that one. I'm sure I'd find
all their offerings are really cool. Right now, Sealbach has 2 picks from them. One is a double oaked, and the other one is a cognac cask, if I remember correctly.
That could be good, but I'm sure that double oaked would be amazeballs. You know, we've had great luck with anything
really,
double oaked.
really good.
Like if you like regular plain Jane Woodford Reserve, check out their double oaked. Like you might not shit.
Or their double.
Or the double. The double.
The Master
Distillers Collection. Yeah, it was. That was an eye opener. That was very good, and I didn't spill the cocktail.
Not this time.
Yeah, go horsies. Do you have any final thoughts on this one?
I like it.
Yeah. How about you, Mr. Phil?
That's good shit. There's not. I mean, this is something I want to take home with me, and now I'm disappointed that I may not be able to find it locally, and especially in this presentation because I just love that. That sticks out.
But you might be able to find it on Sealbox, or is that sold out? Is it gone?
This particular offering is gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it.
At least I got to try it.
Yeah. You were here. You definitely tried it out. You like it. You love it. You want some more of it. But it would definitely pay to sign up for and pay attention to Sealbach emails, email lists, and what they have for sale, and their sales flyers. But go to SEELBACHS, or is it Sealbox, or is it Sealbach.com? Be sure to click subscribe and bell notification to stay up to date on all things Savor the Burn. if you're on YouTube. And if you're on the audio-only podcast app of choice and you can only hear us and not see us, we would invite you to come over on YouTube and check us out, see what we look like.
Come on over.
You might really, really like what you see sitting between us. But, yeah, so no matter who you are and what you're drinking and where you're drinking it and who you're drinking it with. Sorry, guys. I got distracted by my own thoughts. While never forget, keep on burning.
Ta-ding.
And not once did I bring up Jim Beam.
Not once.